Hello people of the internet, welcome back. Today I've got another special Tiny Whoop build that I want to share with you. I'm not going to get into all the details like I did in the past because I think the Racer build series gets into a lot of detail, and hopefully if you guys check that out it'll answer some of your questions build wise. So today I'm just going to show you the parts and why this Tiny Whoop is going to be special, and then I'm just going to get into the build montage and then maybe we'll shoot some flight footage. So without further ado, let's take a look at some of these parts. I bought one of these frame kits from BetaFPV. This is their 7mm frame kit. Oh, 7mm. This frame I have dyed, so they don't come like this in this graphite finish. Please check out my Tiny Whoop soup video if you want to learn on how to colorize your Tiny Whoop frames. Works really well. I think this color is totally awesome. The kit comes with some props. We're not using those today, but the best part of this is going to be these bad boys. Woohoo! 7mm motors and a Tiny Whoop. I can't wait. Let's just do a quick size comparison so we can see the difference. In my left hand, I've got the new 7mm motor, and in my right hand, I hope you guys can see, in my right hand is a standard 6mm motor. Wow. There's a huge difference between the two of them when you actually compare them side by side. I'm quite surprised, to be honest with you. When you look at them out of the box, they don't look that big, but holy smokes, I'm excited. Of course, I have my favorite flight controller, the BetaFPV version 1.1. This is the Frsky version with OSD. Man, I love this guy. I've got my favorite camera, which is the FX900TW. This is a custom assembled camera that you get from Tiny Whoop. It already has the detached camera and a high quality VTX. This one does have the circularized antenna, but I am going to swap it out for a dipole. Maybe one of these days I'm going to do a long range build and try to do something better with these antennas, but for now they just annoy the heck out of me, so I'm going straight to the dipole on this build. Props. I've got a set of the TBS Tiny Whoop props. They do make two different versions. They make one with a 1mm hub and one with a 0.75 hub. The 0.75 hub is what's going to fit on these motors. I actually hear that these props make their best thrust on lower kV motors, and this is exactly why I'm going to try them out with the 7mm motors. They are a lower kV than what I would normally fly with the 6mm motors, so I'm kind of curious on how the two are going to compare. I'm assuming that the larger motors are going to have more torque, and I'm hoping that these props are also going to help provide more thrust for those particular motors. I've got a Stingray Canopy from tinywhoop.com. This is their skulls pattern. I thought it looked pretty cool. I'm going to dub this one the Reaper Whoop, so I think it's very fitting. And lastly but not least, because it's important, I have my standard Crazepony dipole antenna, which I'm going to use to swap out the circularized one. Well, there it is. Those are the parts. I think let's cue the montage. takes care of the hardware on the 7mm whoop build. All I have left to do is connect it to Betaflight, get the firmware updated, and I'm just going to toss my dump in it. And it should be good to fly. And I'm going to go outside and I'm going to get you guys some flight footage. So let's go check it out. Thank you for taking the time to check out this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please click on something down below, ring a bell, do whatever you like. But really, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.